Imagine a time when our ancestors roamed freely across vast landscapes, driven by survival and curiosity. The Great Migration is a tale of adventure and resilience, woven into the fabric of human history. Journey with us through time to uncover how humanity spread across the earth, shaping cultures and destinies along the way. The story of human migration begins over 200,000 years ago, when Homo sapiens first emerged in Africa. These early humans were skilled foragers, adapting to their environment and utilizing available resources. As the climate changed, so did their need to search for food and shelter, leading to their first great migrations. As groups of early humans ventured out of Africa, they traveled north into Europe and Asia, crossing treacherous terrains and adapting to varying climates. These migrations were not just about survival, they were also paths to discovery and adaptation, contributing to the diversification of cultures and societies. One of the pivotal moments in the Great Migration was the crossing of the Bering Land Bridge, a land connection between Asia and North America. This bridge allowed groups of people to explore new territories and settle in regions that were previously uninhabited, marking the beginning of human presence on the American continent. As the Ice Age receded, ecosystems transformed, and people adapted to new environments. In the Americas, some groups developed agriculture, while others continued their nomadic lifestyles. This adaptability was key to their survival, allowing them to thrive in diverse landscapes from plains to forests. Meanwhile, in Asia, the migration paths led to the establishment of complex societies. Innovations in agriculture and technology allowed for population growth, which in turn led to the development of cities and civilizations. The connections formed during this era laid the groundwork for future societies. The Great Migration was not a single event, but a series of movements over millennia. Each wave brought new cultures and ideas. From the Polynesian navigators who traversed the Pacific to the Vikings exploring the shores of North America, each migration enriched the tapestry of human history. Throughout these migrations, humans faced numerous challenges. Harsh climates, competition for resources, and conflicts with other groups tested their resilience. However, it was this very resilience that propelled humanity forward, fostering innovation and collaboration among diverse cultures. In Africa, groups migrated into the interior, discovering rich resources such as fertile lands and abundant wildlife. This exploration allowed them to form more permanent settlements, leading to the development of social structures and early forms of governance. As humans migrated, they brought with them their languages, beliefs, and traditions. This exchange of ideas fostered creativity and innovation, leading to the emergence of art, music, and storytelling. The cultural diversity we see today is a testament to these early interactions. Human migration was also influenced by the movement of animals and the spread of technology. The domestication of animals allowed for easier transportation and communication, further enhancing the capacity for migration and the establishment of trade routes. As civilizations grew, trade networks flourished, connecting distant peoples and cultures. These exchanges were vital for the spread of goods, ideas, and technologies, shaping societies and influencing the course of history. The Silk Road is a prime example of such connectivity. The migration patterns did not just spread humanity, but also ideas and innovations that transform societies. The agricultural revolution, for instance, was a key factor that allowed populations to settle and thrive, giving rise to more complex social structures and technologies. The impact of migration can still be felt today. Modern societies are a melting pot of cultures and traditions, often rooted in these ancient migrations. Understanding our shared history helps us appreciate the diverse world we inhabit and the connections that unite us. As we look back at the Great Migration, it reminds us of the innate human desire to explore and connect. Each migration tells a story of courage and adaptability, showcasing our ability to thrive in the face of adversity. It's a narrative that continues to unfold as humanity moves forward. Reflecting on the Great Migration, we are invited to ponder our place in the tapestry of history. As humanity continues to grow and evolve, may we remember the journeys of our ancestors. If you found this journey enlightening, consider subscribing for more soothing explorations of our past. As humans began to migrate, they encountered diverse landscapes that shaped their experiences. From vast plains to dense forests, each terrain presented unique challenges and opportunities. These environments influenced not only their survival, but also their cultural practices and social structures. This dynamic interaction between humans and the Earth is pivotal in understanding our shared history. The adaptation to various climates was crucial for survival. Early humans developed skills such as hunting, gathering, and later agriculture. These innovations allowed them to thrive in different regions, leading to the establishment of early settlements. Each new community brought forth distinctive customs, languages, and ways of life, contributing to the rich tapestry of human culture. As groups migrated, they often encountered other cultures, leading to exchanges of ideas, technologies, and goods. The transfer of knowledge, such as farming techniques and tool making, played a significant role in the evolution of societies. This cultural diffusion is a testament to humanity's resilience and adaptability throughout history. Throughout the ages, significant migration events were often triggered by environmental changes. Climate shifts, natural disasters, and resource scarcity forced groups to seek new territories. These migrations not only reshaped landscapes, but also the demographic makeup of regions, forever altering the course of human development. Among the most notable migrations was the movement of early Homo sapiens out of Africa. This pivotal journey, occurring approximately 70,000 years ago, marked the beginning of a global human presence. As they spread into Asia, Europe, and beyond, they adapted to various environments, laying the foundation for future civilizations. The spread of agriculture, which began around 10,000 years ago, also influenced human migration. As people learned to cultivate crops, they settled in fertile areas, leading to the rise of complex societies. This agricultural revolution marked a significant shift in human lifestyle, from nomadic to sedentary, and it enabled population growth and urbanization. With the establishment of agricultural communities, trade routes began to emerge. These connections facilitated not only the exchange of goods, but also cultural interactions. Over time, these routes became vital for the spread of ideas, art, and technology across continents, fostering a sense of shared humanity amidst diversity. The migration of people continued throughout history, leading to the formation of powerful empires. The Roman Empire, for instance, saw the movement of millions across Europe and beyond, connecting diverse cultures under a single political structure. Such migrations enabled the exchange of not only products, but also philosophies and governance systems. In more recent history, the age of exploration in the 15th century sparked waves of migration across oceans. Adventurers and settlers ventured into unknown territories, leading to profound changes in global demographics. This era not only connected distant lands, but also resulted in significant cultural exchanges and, sadly, the displacement of indigenous populations. The transatlantic slave trade represents one of the darkest chapters in human migration. Millions were forcibly removed from their homes, leading to immense suffering and cultural loss. This tragic event reshaped societies across continents and continues to influence cultural identities and relationships today, reminding us of the resilience of the human spirit. As the world moved into the 20th century, conflicts such as world wars caused massive displacements. Refugees fled their homelands in search of safety, leading to significant demographic shifts. These migrations brought diverse communities together, blending cultures and fostering new identities in the wake of turmoil. In the modern era, globalization has transformed migration patterns. Technological advancements and interconnectedness allow individuals to move more freely than ever. This phenomenon not only impacts economies, but also influences cultural exchanges, embracing diversity while simultaneously presenting new challenges in social integration. Throughout history, migration has been a driving force in shaping human identity. Each journey holds stories of struggle, triumph, and resilience that resonate across generations. As we reflect on these movements, we can appreciate the interconnectedness of humanity and the shared experiences that unite us all. It's essential to recognize that migration is not merely a historical phenomenon, but a current reality. People continue to migrate for various reasons, including economic opportunities, climate change, and conflict. Understanding these factors is crucial as we navigate the complexities of our increasingly global society. The Great Migration is a testament to humanity's enduring spirit. It reflects our innate desire to seek better lives, explore new horizons, and connect with one another. From ancient ancestors to contemporary migrants, the journey symbolizes hope, resilience, and the continuous quest for belonging. As we contemplate the paths traversed by our ancestors, we are reminded of the importance of empathy and understanding in our interactions with others. Recognizing the shared human experience of migration can foster connections, building bridges that transcend cultural differences and enrich our lives. The stories of migration are layered with complexities, often intertwined with narratives of conflict and cooperation. By examining these stories, we uncover lessons from the past that can guide us in our present and future. As we honor the journeys of our ancestors, we gain insights into our own place in the world. In a world where divisions often prevail, reflecting on the Great Migration can inspire unity. It encourages us to embrace diversity and recognize that our differences enrich the human experience. By celebrating these variations, we can cultivate a more inclusive society that honors every journey. As humanity continues to adapt and evolve, the lessons learned from migrations remind us of our shared vulnerabilities and strengths. The stories of hardship and triumph serve as a reminder that we are all part of a larger story, one that is still being written today. The essence of the Great Migration lies in its ability to connect us to one another through shared experiences. As we reflect on these historical journeys, we gain a deeper understanding of what it means to be human. This ongoing exploration fosters greater compassion and appreciation for the diverse paths we tread. The Great Migration is not just a tale of our past, it is a living narrative that continues to unfold. As new generations embark on their own journeys, they carry forward the legacy of those who came before. Each step taken echoes the aspirations of countless individuals who sought better futures across the globe. Looking ahead, we must acknowledge the ongoing challenges faced by migrants today. Whether fleeing conflict, seeking better opportunities, or adapting to climate change, their stories echo the resilience of our ancestors. Understanding their journeys can inspire a more compassionate response to contemporary migration issues. As we consider the future of migration, it is crucial to recognize the potential for growth and learning. New cultures can enrich societies, bringing fresh perspectives, ideas, and creativity. Embracing this change can lead to innovative solutions that address global issues, fostering a sense of hope for a better future. The Great Migration story also reminds us of the importance of policies that support migrants and refugees. Advocating for understanding and empathy within our communities can lead to more inclusive environments. By building supportive systems, we honor the journeys of those who seek safety and a better life for themselves and their families. Ultimately, the narrative of migration weaves through the very fabric of society. It challenges us to confront prejudices and embrace the shared humanity that binds us together. The stories of those who journeyed before us can serve as a guide as we navigate the complexities of our world today. In conclusion, the Great Migration is a profound reminder of our collective history and shared aspirations. As we reflect on these journeys, may we strive to create a world that respects and honors every individual's path. Through understanding and compassion, we can build a future that values inclusion and celebrates diversity. The journey of humanity continues, shaped by the stories of those who dared to dream and migrate. As we ponder these narratives, let us strive to be understanding and compassionate towards all who seek a better life. Thank you for joining this exploration of human history. We invite you to subscribe for more soothing insights into our past. From the dawn of civilization, migration has been a fundamental aspect of human existence. Early humans ventured out from Africa, driven by the search for resources and favorable climates. This remarkable journey across continents marked the beginning of humanity's diverse tapestry. The climate played a significant role in shaping migration. As ice ages came and went, vast landscapes transformed, creating new opportunities and challenges. The adaptability of early humans allowed them to thrive in changing environments, leading to the establishment of new settlements. As groups migrated, they brought with them their languages, beliefs, and traditions. This exchange enriched cultures, fostering innovation and creativity. The interactions between migrating groups laid the groundwork for the world's first civilizations. Some of the most notable migrations include the spread of Indo-European languages, which began around 4,000 years ago. As these tribes moved, they carried their languages and cultures, influencing regions from Europe to India, leaving a lasting legacy. Another significant migration occurred during the Bantu expansion, where farmers and herders migrated across sub-Saharan Africa. This movement transformed the continent's demographic landscape, leading to the mixing of cultures and the spread of agriculture. Viking explorations in the late 8th to early 11th centuries represent another remarkable chapter in human migration. Driven by trade and conquest, they reached as far as North America, establishing temporary settlements long before Columbus. During the Age of Exploration, Europeans embarked on extensive voyages to new lands, driven by a desire for wealth and trade. The consequences were profound, leading to cultural exchanges, but also conflicts and colonization. The transatlantic slave trade represents one of the darkest periods in migration history. Millions of Africans were forcibly displaced, leading to significant human suffering while also shaping the cultural landscape of the Americas. In contrast, the immigration waves to the United States in the 19th and 20th centuries brought millions seeking freedom and opportunity. This influx helped shape the cultural and economic fabric of the nation, creating a melting pot of diverse backgrounds. The effects of migration extend beyond the individual. Entire communities evolve as new cultures blend, fostering rich traditions and unique identities. This synergy is evident in festivals, cuisine, and art forms that celebrate diverse heritages. As we move into the modern era, globalization has facilitated unprecedented levels of migration. People now move for education, employment, and better living conditions, continuing the ancient tradition of seeking a better life. However, modern migration also presents challenges, including political and social tensions. As communities adapt to new arrivals, the need for understanding and integration becomes more vital than ever. Looking back at the history of migration, we see a continuous thread woven through our collective human experience. Each migration story adds depth to our understanding of resilience, adaptability, and the quest for belonging. In reflecting on these diverse journeys, we recognize that migration is not merely an event, but a vital part of our shared humanity. Each story resonates with themes of hope, courage, and the pursuit of dreams, inspiring future generations. As we continue to explore the narratives of migration, let us remember the lessons learned from our ancestors. Their journeys remind us of the strength found in diversity and the importance of empathy in our interconnected world. The future of migration remains uncertain as environmental changes and global dynamics shape new patterns. It is crucial to approach these changes with an open heart, recognizing the potential of every individual who embarks on a journey. As we ponder our role in this ongoing story of migration, we find ourselves connected to a broader narrative of humanity. Each of us carries the history of those who came before, making it essential to honor their journeys as we forge our paths. Through this exploration of migration, we uncover the profound impact of human movement on our world. Each migration story enriches our understanding of what it means to be human and the shared experiences that unite us all. As we conclude this segment, let us reflect on the continuing evolution of humanity through migration. The stories we explored today serve as a reminder of the enduring spirit of those who seek to create a better future for themselves and their families. Thank you for joining us in this exploration of the Great Migration. We hope you found solace in these stories and gained insights into the resilience and adaptability of humanity. Please consider subscribing for more calming narratives from our past. As we continue to delve into history's many chapters, remember that every migration holds a story worth telling. Together, we can celebrate the diverse cultures that shape our world and learn from each other's experiences. Join us next time as we uncover more tales from our shared past. Until then, may the stories of those who came before inspire you as you navigate your own journey. As humanity began its great migrations, groups ventured out from Africa, seeking new opportunities and environments. These movements were driven by the search for resources, safety, and better living conditions. Each journey marked a chapter in the book of our shared history, revealing the innate human desire to explore and settle new lands. The first migrations led early humans through diverse terrains, from the icy plains of Eurasia to the lush forests of Southeast Asia. Each region presented unique challenges and opportunities. Shaping the lifestyles and cultures of those who settled there, adaptation became key to survival in these new environments. As they moved, these early populations left behind rich archaeological evidence of their existence. Cave paintings, tools, and remnants of their settlements tell stories of their lives, beliefs, and interactions with the environment. These artifacts continue to educate us about the resilience and creativity of our ancestors. Around 15,000 years ago, the land bridge known as Beringia connected Asia and North America. This allowed groups of hunters to follow herds of animals into uncharted territories. The migration through Beringia was a pivotal moment, as it expanded human presence into the Americas. In the Americas, these early inhabitants adapted to a myriad of ecosystems, from Arctic tundras to tropical jungles. They developed distinct cultures, languages, and ways of living. The Amazon rainforest, for instance, became home to diverse tribes whose knowledge of the land is still revered today. Meanwhile, in the Old World, populations migrated south into the Mediterranean and further into Europe. These movements facilitated the exchange of ideas, technologies, and agricultural practices. As communities settled, they began to cultivate crops that would sustain them and influence diets for generations. By the time the Neolithic Revolution occurred, communities were beginning to establish permanent settlements. This shift from nomadic lifestyles to agriculture brought about profound changes in social structures. As people settled, they formed complex societies, creating art, religion, and governance. As migration continued, the Silk Road emerged as a vital trade route connecting East and West. This pathway not only facilitated the exchange of goods, but also ideas, culture, and technology. Merchants, travelers, and scholars traversed this route, leading to a flourishing of civilizations. In the Americas, the rise of the Mesoamerican civilizations, such as the Maya and Aztecs, showcased the complexity of indigenous cultures. These societies developed advanced agricultural techniques, monumental architecture, and rich spiritual traditions. Their legacies are an essential part of our global heritage. The spread of humanity across the globe brought with it the diversification of languages. As groups settled in new areas, their languages evolved, giving rise to family trees that span continents. This linguistic diversity reflects the rich tapestry of human experience and connection. With migration came the blending of cultures. The interactions between different groups led to the exchange of culinary practices, traditions, and beliefs. Foods that originated in one part of the world found their way to another, creating delightful fusion cuisines celebrated to this day. As humanity continued to move, the spread of religions also took place. Beliefs traveled along migration routes, influencing societies and shaping ideologies. Major religions, such as Buddhism and Christianity, found their way to new lands, fostering spiritual growth and cultural exchange. The Age of Exploration marked a significant chapter in migration history. European explorers set sail to discover new territories, driven by curiosity and the quest for resources. Their voyages not only expanded maps but also led to encounters that would forever change indigenous populations. The impact of colonization reshaped global demographics. As empires expanded, they established trade networks that linked distant lands. This interconnectedness fostered cultural exchanges, although not without profound consequences for the local populations who faced displacement and cultural erasure. The transatlantic slave trade is a harrowing part of migration history. Millions of Africans were forcibly taken from their homes and transported to the Americas. This tragic chapter not only reshaped populations, but also led to the rich cultural contributions of African descendants in the New World. In modern history, migrations have continued due to various factors including conflict, climate change, and economic opportunities. People have sought refuge and a better life, often facing immense challenges along the way. These contemporary migrations echo the journeys of our ancestors. The stories of migration today highlight the resilience and adaptability of humanity. With each new wave, migrants bring their cultures, traditions, and innovations to their new homes, enriching the social fabric of societies worldwide. This ongoing exchange continues to shape our collective identity. Understanding the history of migration helps us appreciate the complexity of human narratives. Each migration is a story of hope, struggle, and transformation. As we delve deeper into these tales, we gain insights into the resilience of the human spirit and the indomitable will to forge connections across borders. The impact of migration is felt not just in the past, but in our present and future. As we confront global challenges, understanding how humanity has adapted over millennia can offer valuable lessons. By learning from history, we can foster empathy and build a more inclusive world. As we reflect on the journey of humanity, it is clear that migration is an intrinsic part of our existence. It reminds us that we are all interconnected, sharing stories and experiences that transcend geographical boundaries. In celebrating these connections, we honor the legacy of those who came before us. Looking ahead, the future of migration continues to evolve. Climate change, globalization, and technological advancements are reshaping how people move and settle. These factors will undoubtedly influence the next chapters in the ongoing saga of humanity's migration. In the face of rapid change, the stories of migrants remind us of the enduring human spirit. Their journeys often reflect resilience in the pursuit of better opportunities amidst adversity. By sharing these narratives, we cultivate understanding and compassion within our communities. The arts and literature have long been influenced by the experiences of migration. Writers, musicians, and artists draw inspiration from the diverse backgrounds and stories that shape their work. This creative expression serves as a powerful reminder of our shared humanity. As we delve into the future, the importance of storytelling becomes clear. Each migration story contributes to the larger narrative of humanity, offering lessons that resonate through time. By preserving these stories, we ensure that the voices of those who journeyed are never forgotten. The enduring impact of migration on cultures is evident in the way festivals and celebrations have evolved. Many cultural events today embody a blend of traditions brought by migrants, creating a rich tapestry of celebrations that reflect our interconnectedness. Migration also plays a pivotal role in shaping economies. The contributions of migrants often drive innovation, entrepreneurship, and growth in their new communities. This economic interplay highlights how migration can foster prosperity for all. As nations grapple with their histories of migration, there is an increasing call for inclusive policies that acknowledge and celebrate diversity. Recognizing the contributions of all community members fosters a sense of belonging and unity, essential for progress. In education, the stories of migration are becoming an integral part of curricula worldwide. By teaching the history of migration, we can inspire future generations to appreciate cultural diversity and understand their place in the global narrative. In conclusion, the great migrations of humanity represent a continuous journey, filled with challenges, triumphs, and transformation. Each story adds a unique thread to the fabric of human history. As we move forward, let us continue to celebrate the rich mosaic of cultures that shape our world. Thank you for journeying with us through the profound history of migration. As we reflect on these stories, we invite you to subscribe and join us for more explorations of our shared past. Until next time, may the tales of those who came before inspire your own journey. As human beings began to migrate, they encountered diverse environments that shaped their lives. From the vast plains of Africa to the frozen tundras of the Arctic, each landscape presented unique challenges and opportunities. These early adaptations laid the groundwork for survival and innovation in new territories. The migration out of Africa was a monumental chapter in human history. Between 60,000 and 80,000 years ago, small groups of Homo sapiens ventured into unknown territories. These brave explorers would eventually populate every corner of the globe, leaving behind a legacy of resilience and adaptability. As these early humans spread, they formed distinct cultures shaped by their surroundings. In the lush forests of Europe, they developed tools for hunting and gathering, while in the arid deserts, they mastered the art of water conservation. Each environment fostered a unique cultural identity. The domestication of animals and agriculture marked another transformative migration phase. As humans settled, they began to cultivate crops and raise livestock, leading to the formation of permanent settlements. This shift not only changed their lifestyle, but also fueled population growth. The advent of agriculture also sparked trade among communities. Surplus food allowed groups to exchange goods, fostering connections across regions. This early commerce laid the foundations for more complex societies and intricate networks of interaction. As civilizations flourished, so did the movement of people. The rise of cities attracted migrants seeking opportunities. Urban centers became melting pots of culture, where ideas, art, and technology flourished, enriching human experiences across generations. The spread of agriculture and urbanization also influenced migration patterns. As resources became scarce in some regions, people began to move in search of better opportunities. These migrations were often driven by necessity, reshaping the demographics of entire regions. Human migration was not limited to physical movements. Cultural exchanges played a crucial role. As people settled in new lands, they brought their traditions, languages, and innovations. This blending of cultures led to rich, diverse societies that thrived on shared knowledge. The exploration of new continents began with the Age of Discovery, when adventurers set sail across uncharted waters. Motivated by trade and conquest, these journeys reshaped global connections, forever altering the course of history. European explorers not only sought new routes, but also encountered indigenous populations. These encounters were complex, often marked by conflict, but also by the exchange of ideas and goods. This interaction led to the creation of new societies and cultures. The consequences of these migrations can still be seen today. The intermingling of cultures has created a rich tapestry of languages, traditions, and beliefs that form the foundation of modern societies. Each thread tells a story of resilience and adaptation. As we reflect on the journey of humanity, it becomes evident that migration is a constant in our story. The movement of people has always been driven by the quest for survival, community, and cultural expression. This dynamic is as relevant today as it was thousands of years ago. The Great Migration is a testament to human spirit and adaptability. As we explore this theme further, we will delve into specific migrations that have shaped regions and cultures, revealing the stories that continue to resonate through time. One pivotal migration was the movement of the Bantu people across Africa. Their journey, spanning over 1,000 years, influenced language, culture, and agriculture across the continent. This migration reflects the profound impact of movement on identity and community. Another significant migration was the dispersal of the Polynesians across the Pacific. Utilizing their advanced navigation skills, they settled on numerous islands, creating vibrant cultures. Their voyages exemplify human ingenuity and the desire to explore. The migration of the Vikings also left an indelible mark on history. As seafaring warriors, they explored new territories, establishing trade routes and settlements across Europe. Their legacy includes not only conquest, but also cultural exchange and interaction. The transatlantic slave trade represents one of the darkest chapters of migration history. Millions of Africans were forcibly removed from their homelands, creating profound societal changes. The consequences of this migration are still felt in contemporary societies. In contrast, the migration of Europeans to the Americas during the 19th century, spurred by the promise of land and opportunity, reshaped the continent. This influx of settlers led to the creation of diverse communities and complex cultural dynamics. The migration of people is not confined to historical events. It continues in the modern world. Today, millions are on the move due to factors such as conflict, climate change, and economic opportunities. These contemporary migrations echo the age-old pursuit of a better life. As we navigate through this complex web of migrations, we see how they have intertwined to shape our current world. Each wave of movement brings new ideas, cultures, and perspectives, enriching the human experience and fostering global interconnectedness. The continuous ebb and flow of migration serve as a reminder of our shared humanity. Regardless of where we come from, each journey contributes to the collective story of our species, highlighting the common threads that connect us all. As we reflect on the migration of humanity, we recognize the importance of empathy and understanding. The stories of those who have traveled, faced challenges, and embraced change remind us of our resilience and capacity for compassion. In our next exploration, we will dive deeper into the technological advances that have facilitated migration through the ages. From the wheel to the airplane, these innovations have transformed the way we travel and connect with one another. The wheel, one of humanity's earliest inventions, revolutionized transport and trade. Its impact echoes through history, enabling the movement of goods and people alike. This simple invention was foundational in shaping early civilizations. With the advent of sailing ships, exploration took on new dimensions. These vessels not only expanded trade routes, but also bridged cultures. The sea became a pathway for discovering new lands and fostering international relations. The invention of the steam engine in the 19th century marked a turning point in migration. It powered trains and ships, drastically reducing travel times and expanding the reach of populations. This technological leap changed the landscape of migration forever. The 20th century saw the rise of the airplane, revolutionizing global travel. Suddenly, distances that once took months to cross could be traversed in mere hours. This advancement not only connected people, but also accelerated the pace of migration. In the age of technology, the concept of migration has evolved further. Digital communication enables people to stay connected across vast distances, allowing for a different kind of migration, one of ideas and cultures that transcends physical boundaries. As we look to the future, the dynamics of migration will continue to shift. Climate change, economic disparities, and technological advancements will all play a role in shaping who migrates and why. Understanding these factors is crucial for addressing challenges ahead. In conclusion, the story of human migration is one of resilience and transformation. Each migration chapter tells us about our past, while also informing our present and future. As we continue to explore this journey, let us embrace the shared humanity that binds us all. As we delve deeper into the history of migration, we encounter the incredible adaptability of early humans. From the frigid tundras of Siberia to the sunlit shores of Africa, their journeys were marked by innovation and survival. Each step taken molded our species into the diverse cultures we see today. The arrival of Homo sapiens in different environments posed unique challenges. In the cold, they developed warm clothing, while in warmer climates, they learned to harness the power of agriculture. This ingenuity allowed them to sustain larger communities and foster social structures. Migration did not occur in isolation. It was often spurred by environmental changes. The end of the last ice age transformed landscapes, providing new opportunities and challenges. As glaciers receded, fertile lands emerged, inviting exploration and settlement. With the expansion into new territories, humans encountered other groups, leading to cultural exchanges. These interactions sparked innovations in tools, art, and community organization. Each migration enriched the cultural tapestry of humanity. As humanity spread, so too did languages and stories. Oral traditions flourished, carrying knowledge across generations. Each culture contributed its own narrative, weaving a rich historical fabric that connects us all. Migration also brought about conflicts as groups vied for resources. However, these challenges fostered new alliances and cooperation among diverse communities. In adversity, humanity often found strength in unity. The establishment of trade routes became crucial for survival. These paths connected distant communities, facilitating the exchange of goods, ideas, and cultural practices. Thus, migration was not just about movement, but about connection. As settled communities grew, so did the complexities of social structures. From kinship ties to organized leadership, these developments allowed for greater cooperation and resource management. Each migration laid the groundwork for future societies. Throughout history, migrations have often been driven by necessity, famine, drought, and conflict-propelled groups to seek new homes. Yet these experiences shaped resilient cultures that thrived against all odds. As we approach modern times, we see the echoes of ancient migrations in our contemporary world. Globalization has created new migration patterns as people seek better opportunities, often inspired by their ancestors' journeys. Today, migration remains a powerful force shaping societies and economies. It reflects the timeless human quest for connection, resources, and new beginnings. Understanding this journey helps us appreciate the rich mosaic of cultures we have today. As we reflect on the great migration of humanity, we recognize our shared history. Each migration story contributes to the human experience, illustrating resilience, adaptation, and the pursuit of a better life. We are all part of this grand narrative. The journey of humanity is ongoing, and with it comes the responsibility to understand our interconnectedness. By recognizing our common roots, we pave the way for a more compassionate future. Embracing diversity enriches our societies. In conclusion, the great migration of humanity is a testament to our spirit of exploration and resilience. As we look into the future, let us remember the lessons learned from our ancestors and continue to honor our shared heritage. Thank you for joining us on this journey through the remarkable story of human migration. May this exploration inspire you to embrace our shared humanity. Don't forget to subscribe for more calming historical content that helps you unwind and reflect.